Top of the morning to ya. Happy St. Patrick's Day. It's finally here and we're celebrating today. So there's a few things that I wanted to show you about our day of celebration, even though we've had a really big ramp up, a very successful ramp up for St. Patrick's Day. And two things that I wanted to tell you. In one of my previous videos, I talked about an Irish castle from a Belique piece of a Belique vase. And actually, it's not a castle. It's called a round tower, and I'll show it to you because I have it on my St. Patrick's Day table. It's called a round tower, and these were medieval structures, generally next to churches or monasteries. There's over 60 of them in Ireland and 2 of them in Scotland, and they're kind of unique to that area. And they were used, according to the research that I did, they were used as belfries. But one of my readers said that they were used at times by the monks to crawl into to avoid intruders or invaders. So that's also possible. So that's so interesting, and I'll show you an example of a round tower in a minute. And the other thing is that I made mulligatawny soup because I was excited about it, and I read on the internet that you could make it for St. Patrick's Day, but it's not it's not Irish at all. One of my readers told me it's really more Anglo and more made in England, I guess. And the mulligatawny soup that I made and the recipe that I used was called Indian mulligatawny soup. So it was spiced in a very like Indian cuisine, and it tasted delicious, but not Irish. So I am dressed for the day. I have on my Irish shamrock earrings. I have many pairs, but I chose these because they're sparkly. And of course my green sweater, which I bought for the holiday, and my St. Patrick's Day necklace. But wait till you see my shoes. Hold on. I have bought almost 0 pieces of clothing, or zero attire during quarantine. So when I saw these on the internet, I thought I have to have them, and they're just too fun not to buy. Look, I have shamrocks on my heels. I have a beautiful green plaid. I have rainbow here, so it's like a little, let me see if you can see it. Yep, rainbow lettering here. And then on the back, it says, "Run Lucky," with a gold stripe. I just love them, and they're super comfortable. So I am definitely going to be running lucky today. And here we have my St. Patrick's Day table, which I prepared for my dinner tonight with my daughter and son-in-law. And let me give you a tour. So here in the middle is the Belique vase that has the round tower. Can you see it has only the one little opening? Looks like a tower at the top. Has the Irish wolfhound around it and some shamrocks here. But as I told you, the round tower is particular to Ireland and is not really a castle. It's related to a monastery. So that's interesting. And then I have, of course, my Belique. I have a little creamer and a little sugar pot. The runner here in the middle comes directly from Ireland. My daughter spent a summer there studying, Jenny, and she brought me back this beautiful Irish runner and also these beautiful shamrock placemats. So I bring those out at St. Patrick's Day. And then I'm using these plates. They're not super fancy, but they remind me of Irish lace. So I thought that was fun with a little pop of color in the shamrock. And then of course I'm using Galway crystal here. My Galway crystal goblets for a dinner. And by each place setting, I have a beautiful Bleak Limpet cup. Again, I wish you could just really see how delicate and how fragile these are. These are black mark, so they're the very first kind of Bleak that was made. Paris in China. So that's my St. Patrick's Day table. I'm excited to celebrate with my family tonight. And in the fridge, ready to go, is the corned beef and cabbage. And you know, I thought maybe I would make something different, but in the end, I just couldn't break with tradition. And besides which, Robert really loves it. So, happy St. Pat's Day to you.